Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler. Today we continue our run in the American Undivided mod of Hearts of Iron 4, playing as the Republic of Pennsylvania with a capital in Philadelphia, theoretically. But currently still in Harrisburg. We'll see if that changes at any point. Here. Let's go ahead and, we'll continue to do this. We do Cass. I hope you are enjoying this series. In the last one, we ended it by beginning the Oppose New York focus. And so we are getting ready to go to war with the Republic of New York, and then we'll get claims on down here in... Let's just go ahead and show Ship Designer. It's fine. It's fine. Just get rid of that. Kentucky has capitulated. Uncertain times. Alright, 1939, so yeah, we'll just go ahead and get that. I don't need military police. I need everything else. We can, cavalry template, military police. Not that it's going to be required for very much of the conquest if we're going to get cores on it all later. So I'm happy to see that. I'm very unhappy to see that they continue to think that we're just not that good here. Perhaps everyone to here and just hang out over northern Pennsylvania to supply some amount of defense. Hopefully that will work. Ah, good. New Jersey has decided to move. So we're going to go ahead and... what we should do actually is not do that. What we should do is have this here. So our shock troops are there. Right now there's no difference between those two things. But as we continue to pump out troops, as we can, then our additional troops will wind up on there and they can join the line a little bit easier. Slash, we can redo New Jersey around when they are done here. So yeah, this is what I was alluding to here. What we have in terms of our Navy is currently 108 submarines, which I like, don't get me wrong, but yeah. Let's see here. Split. Half and half and half. And then I need you two in half. So that's 10. And the problem here is that, normally speaking, you don't have to worry about it, but manpower is so low for this mod, for a lot of these countries, that every submarine is 1,000 manpower. And so this is 108,000 manpower that could be in the field. Now granted, I don't have the guns to support that right now, but you know, in theory here... Oh, I don't have a Navy commander at all. Okay. Admiral Unnamed. I like Admiral Unnamed. He's a good admiral. The Republic of Arkansas has joined two of the African groups that are still hanging around, theoretically, I guess. Interesting. Interesting. Alright, well, we're January of 1940. We have everything decided except for these, I guess. I guess we can do those. Or we could do submarines, which we might. We might. But yeah, you take a look at this and you go, okay, we've got 8 submarines already beyond what we need for all of this stuff. I think I am going to actually use these. I want you to come up over here. Oh, Admiral Unnamed. I don't think I'm going to wind up using my strike force for pretty much anything. But blockading here is not a bad idea. And I'm going to get another one here going. It can be of 10. Put 4 here. And you're going to need a new Admiral Unnamed. Ah, we have Lucas Jones. Okay. And I'm going to actually use these. We're going to convoy raid here and here with everything we've got. And you are going to convoy raid here and here. And maybe here. And so we're going to try to block New York from supplies. Hopefully that will be okay. I know we're going to be spending a ton of fuel. Not overly happy about, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so here we are. We're going to declare the war. We're going to call in our allies. And there we go. Capital is still where it is. And now we're going to develop closer ties to our allies, and this will give us, undermining our independence, and this will give us cores on every state in those 2 places in 35 days. So we're going to improve relations with both countries, because that's a good thing to do. And New Jersey has decided to attack. That's intriguing. I do think I still want to have my shock troops attack this way, try and cut this off. I think that's still a good choice. But this is all here. This should be... Just because you took a piece of land doesn't mean you don't do that. So yeah, when my shock troops get there, we are starting to win. So, since they're not attacking into me at all, and we are winning in some places, I think it's a good idea to just be moving this on out. We'll move our I don't think I'm using either of these. So I guess ships. We can do 1940 submarine. But I'm not going to really use submarines that much as a thing. Good atomic research. Alright, so I'm wanting to keep this focused as much as I can. To try and make sure that this is doing its job. We're trying to cut this whole thing off. That's the entire purpose of this, the entire focus. So let's hope it works. Get on in here. You can just pin. Got New Jersey doing its thing there. We have now successfully cut off this entire group. I think this is still a port for them, though, so it's not like they're completely encircled. But I think it'll help. So now you guys do this. Okay, no, that's 4. So come on down here. Alright, so they're starting to attack a little bit in here, but I don't think it's really mattering that much. Ooh, the Republic of New York City is in the war? They are. Oh. So they're in a faction together. So it's really not cut off. It's just, it's cut off, but it's really not doing anything. We're going to have to win these Navy fights, which, you know, obviously we seem to be doing okay in those fights. Yeah, victory. Okay. Seem to be doing okay. See if I can't continue to essentially cut people down. You two to attack up here. I want to push as much as humanly possible. I want to try to get these cutoffs to actually happen. To actually be cutoffs, to actually do things. Alright. And develop closer ties to our allies is completed. Please be there. Okay, so one of those two at least is there. And the effect is, we annex them. Do it. Do it. That's perfect. That's gorgeous, is what it is. Alright, let's get some more guns. Wow. Wow, okay. Yeah, we'll get some more civilian trains, get some more of this. Definitely get some more artillery and some more guns. Because that's how we're designing our army. And we still are only down on rubber. So now, I don't want you to do that because that's not where the actual thing stops. I want you to get across the strait. And I actually want you to kind of hold here a little bit because we're low on supply. We're very, very, very low on supply. How many of my divisions are here? No, half of you go up here. New Jersey is flooding this area, and my shock troops are down here. You don't really need to be here. All right, let's push again. I think we've had enough time to reform. That's clearly the case. All right, we have continued to win these Navy fights. They're not really Navy fights at all. And we continue to have the air. Do we need to move to get to the edge of New York City? No. No, we do not. And so what we'll do is we'll put the New Jersey stuff in, New Jersey and Delaware stuff in its own kind of group for now. All right, and so that happened again. Yep. Kind of like Crimea. Push. I want to capitulate New York. New York City. We only got 163 days. By the way, you need trucks for your motorization. Yeah, get yourself across the strait. Can we not move there? What's going on? Seriously, what is going on? Move. Is there not a strait here? There's a strait to here, isn't there? Through New Jersey? Well, yeah. Because they can attack into us. There we go. Now we're moving. Of course, they're winning, but, you know, minor problems. Go back home. For as long as there is a home. Ha 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 ha. Alright, I guess, no, I want to do radar. I mean, this should be a case of we can wear them down. If we really want, but what we're going to do instead is we're going to stop, halt, and we are going to prepare naval invasions. If they're going to be that way about it, two can play this game. I think 2 per one's probably better than doing 6 different naval invasions. And that will take 14 days to do. And we'll have naval superiority. That's not an issue. Oh, we actually lost a submarine. We actually lost something. We could start pushing with our regular troops, but I don't wish to do that. I don't want to do that. Because we're going to be getting a lot of troops here in a second, and we're going to focus first on converting them to our standardization. And that's going to be far more important than anything else. What are we missing on here? Trucks. Trucks. Alright, so you guys need to launch that as soon as you can, and the Finnish integration is complete. We are successful. We're going to split these into 2 groups. Yellow and purple is fine. Now, they need commanders, and we have 2 left. That's so lovely. Alright, so you are both going to get added. Well, one of you is going to get added here. The other one should create a defensive line along the shore. So this is fine. Yep, that'll work out. And I think we would have enough to transition some of these. We have plenty for that. How about you? We need more infantry equipment for that one, so we'll just leave that be. So now we get the final push for only 90 days. Do we get that? But it is division attack, and it takes 50 days to do that, so we will go ahead and grab the final push. If we controlled everything, we would bypass that focus. So that's the question, I guess. Do we need it? We don't need this. And we can bypass it, so we'll bypass it. Let's come up and get one of these. So we can invest in infantry weapons. Okay. Reflect on the Great War. That gives us a recruitable population, but right now we don't need that at all. It'll give us a doctrine. Trucks with guns. Faster trucks. Okay, we don't need either of those, but both of these are okay, or at least this one we need. Let's go ahead and grab that one. Reflect on the Great War. It doesn't have any text to it, so who cares? Alright, we have two more things. Where are we on train? We're fine on trains. Okay. Where are we in here? Okay, we got a lot more of civilian factories, so what I want to do is double our production of planes, and we'll come over here to trade. Guatemala can give us another factory, so we will utilize that. Alright, how are we doing on the submarine fights? Oh, they're all up here now. Yeah, we're doing fine. We're doing just fine. Alright, how long do we have? 5 more days before the naval invasions, which I'm going to guess are not going to be problematic. I actually think you need to be down here for now. For now. Ooh, they're trying to break in. Get down there. Defend me! I demand you defend me. We're up to 195 days on oil. Here we go! We have only a 15% naval superiority. What? Oh my goodness, this is actually really, really bad. Alright, so these guys need to come in here. So we've been losing more than I found. You're now going to go here, and you're going to be on this one, Naval Invasion support. We're going to need a new commander, Lucas Taylor. And I'm going to have you guys add this. That will work out. That'll work out just fine. Alright, well, in that case, we'll go ahead and do this one too. Improved computing machine. Looks like if we want to use Navy in any of these wars for the rest of New England, we're going to need this. But here goes the naval invasion. Now, importantly, there's not actually any ports that we're taking here. So we need to get up here as quick as we can. Or down here, obviously. Let's get these. Come on into Manhattan. And then, you know, yeah, let's get this area there. Alright, we have supply. And these guys will now get on here, and you guys to here. Well, one of you get here and actually take this, please. Pretty pleased with the cherry on top. And yeah, we lost some ships in that little escapade. But hey, come on down there. Hey, we can do a thing here. We're definitely going to do trade interdiction, because that's what we're actually doing. Build as many submarines as you can. Convoys probably wouldn't hurt right now. We'll do 3 on there and then set up for some more submarines. Looks like we are supplied and able to push now. We'll take Brooklyn, and that'll get one of these out of this war. Now, attacking to Staten Island. Please, like, actually attack. There we go. Republic of Ontario has done something. They have declared war on Quebec. There's something actually happening up there. That doesn't always happen. I did like their focus tree. They're a good nation to play if you are getting ready to play this mod. Thinking of playing this mod. Why don't you help out here? There we go. The Republic of New York City has capitulated, and we'll just finish this one off. Beautiful. All right, you join here. You do that other plan we were thinking of. You're going to start here, and you're going to cut across to Rochester. We'll get that going. Close air support next one, please. And then, again, what else can we do? I guess, yeah, the submarine hull. Excuse me. That is a good idea. Because the submarines are getting a little bit on the defeated side. Let's go ahead and get them up there. How are we doing on guns? We should actually have... No, we needed 11,000 to convert that army. That's okay. What we can do now is we can remove this, and in fact what we can do is just put all of these into here and get rid of that. Boom. So let's yeah, oh, I'm holding control, not shift. Okay. We're going to have, yeah, actually the Gulf of St. Louis is not a bad one to have in there. Go ahead and still convoy raid, but we don't need to worry about anything in the south anymore. We've taken all of that. And you guys combine together into one thing here. And we can give this guy something here. We can do concealment. Yes, concealment expert. These are, you know, inland seas. These are shallow areas, so it's not completely insane that we have suffered the way we did. All right, so now we upstate New York with our planes. Get moving. Start the attack. And again, keep the attack focused. The shock troops... Shock troops should be going purely north. That's their only job. That is it. Your only job is to head north and cut off the western part of this country. And when you're done doing that, we will have different orders for you. The idea behind having shock troops is that they are the ones doing the main fighting. There we go. Alright, so we're going to halt them all, and we're going to delete those orders, and I will figure out what I'm going to do with them next. So I've been talking about gaming. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe down below. All that good stuff really does help, and I think that I'm just going to set them up right here and have them go that way, and then when they get there, they're going to cut across to the right. But I've been talking about gaming, and I will indeed see you next time.